Next up, Vancouver, Tampa, 57-58 on the rotation. We've got Tampa laying a big number here, minus 250, minus 260 at back home now after that road trip. You'd expect them to be a big favorite against a team like Vancouver. They are. The total 5.5 here, minus 125 in this game. Tampa Bay is in a bounce back spot, good bounce back spot. We know they're fantastic off a loss. They have been all season long. This Tampa Bay team, 12-4 now in games off a defeat this year. That's a great track record for Tampa Bay. I'm not want no part of going against them here, but obviously got to do puck line or pass at this point. Not a ton of value even with the puck line. The puck line, you're barely getting a plus price with it, so it's not like you're getting a tremendous bang for your buck laying a goal and a half even with Tampa in this game. It's around plus 115, plus 120 at the most. That's not a great bargain by any stretch, but you would think this team after have Connor McDavid doing a tap dance on them the other night against Edmonton with that 4-goal performance, you would think Tampa Bay's not feeling too good about that. Going to right the ship here against Vancouver, who just couldn't bury anything against the Florida Panthers the other night in a tough defeat for them. So Vancouver now, again, their offense is as confounding to me as any team in the league. There's some games where, hey, they're getting their chances. They can put the puck in the net, and then they go to Florida, of all teams, who's not exactly a stalwart defensively, and they get held to 1 goal. That's Vancouver in a nutshell. Very, very schizophrenic in terms of their goal scoring production. So not sure what you're going to get from them. I'm pretty sure we're going to get Tampa Bay's best, or a good solid effort from them tonight. So not loving the bargain here or the price here, but lean here would be for me Tampa Bay on the puck line. I wouldn't mind laying a goal and a half here against this Vancouver team. Pretty good, solid bounce back situation, I think, for the Lightning following that loss in Edmonton the other night, which didn't leave anybody in that Lightning dressing room very happy. We've got Alex B. Smith did mention he wanted to bring up a little point about this Canucks Lightning game, so we'll give him the floor here. Alex, Tampa Bay hosting the Canucks. What do you see?
Well, like I said, these two teams played 5 days ago, and Tampa Bay had a 3-0 lead. They almost blew it, and Vancouver came out 2 goals late in the third, and the Bolts got a power play goal late to win that game 4-2. So, it's interesting to see. Vancouver might, that's still fresh in their minds. They might play a solid, try to at least attempt a solid effort. We've seen them struggle a lot lately, but I would look at possibly playing this game. If over the total, I was thinking about it first. You can shop around. You can find some 5.5, some sixes, but I think I'm actually going to be looking more toward Tampa Bay with a team total over. Like I said, they play extremely well off of a loss, and this is a Vancouver team that, like I said, we've seen up and down offensively, so it's hard to trust them to help out with an over, especially when you start seeing some sixes around. So Tampa Bay over on the team total, especially we see Vasilevsky in that. He should be able to make some big saves like he's been doing all year long, and we should be able to see Tampa's offense at least get 3 or 4 goals in this game.
Yeah, he's been part of the whole bounce back theory as well for this Tampa team. Vasilevsky, it seems like when he has an off game, and he definitely had one against Edmonton, he's usually much better the next time out as well. So it wouldn't surprise me to see him and the entire team just pull their socks up, pull their bootstraps up, and deliver the goods with a good solid 60 minutes of hockey tonight. Dana Lane's also involved in Vancouver and Tampa tonight on the card. Dana, Tampa Bay, Vancouver, what you got?
Well, I'm going to give you some real deep analysis on the total here. We have the Tampa Bay Lightning, the most potent offense in the National Hockey League with an exceptional power play unit. So that's it. That's believe it or not, from on the flip side of that, the Vancouver Canucks have gotten pretty regular contributions from all four lines. The unfortunate part about it is it's only one guy in each line. They don't really have two guys to put this thing together. Even Brandon Sutter has 6 points in his last 10 games. Even their defensemen have gotten into it. Alex Edler has 7 in his last 10. But the problem is it's not consistent enough. And also, if you break it down to the last 5, those numbers look far less impressive. But over the last 10 games, I mean, at least they've one guy, at least from each line, have showed some life. It's crazy to think that Tampa Bay may not get over this, or may get over this total on their own, considering how good the Canucks made Florida look the other day. I mean, the Canucks completely made Florida look like a playoff team. This game could have, or that game against Florida could have easily had, it could have been 6-1, 7-1,
Yes.
no problem in favor of the Panthers. So I also worry about Jacob Markstrom a little bit. I mean, this is a guy that's making. He's played in 6 straight games. He's already played in more games than he's ever played in his career. The fatigue factor perhaps is going to take effect. And boy, I'm telling you, they're going to ask for a lot from him if he gets to start tonight. All we really need is for Vancouver to get 1 or 2 to push this game over the total. And I love the fact that I get a 5.5 with an offense that could probably put it over themselves.
Over 5.5, yeah, and there are mostly 5.5 still out there, minus 125. There's one book that's got 6, but for the most part, it's 5.5. And if you're betting this over, you want 5.5, so go get it. There's no excuse. I mean, get multiple books, get multiple accounts, get that 5.5. There's no need to settle for 6 in this game. If you like the over, bet it at 5.5. Get that minus 125 over 5.5. There's no reason not to, and that's Dana's play for Canucks and Lightning in that game.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.